enjoy some internet drama, where Tucker Carlson spills the tea, shall we? I know. Look, listen, we gotta lighten the mood up somehow, folks. And listen, it's okay to be critical of Donald Trump. He should not have gotten us involved in that stupid conflict in the first place. No U.S. fighter plane or bomber or U.S. pilot should be flying over Iranian airspace. That's just how I feel.
But Levin, again, doesn't care about the United States. And they're all wearing the Trump skin suit right now because they think it suits their purposes. These are people who hated Trump. They're anti-Trump. They're never Trump. And that would include a lot of people on Fox News who I worked with for 15 years. I know what their political views are. They're my colleagues. They hate Trump. They hate him personally, they hate his agenda, they hate his economic views, and they really hate his foreign policy views, which in private they describe as insane and isolationist, he's a Nazi and all this stuff. I mean, they really have contempt for him. They kept him off the air at Fox News while I was there against my protests. So that's all true, and it's very frustrating as a literal person who cares about what's true to see people jumping up, Mark Levin or Laura Loomer, that's the world's creepiest human. I don't even know where she came from or who she is exactly, but she's running around. I'm Donald Trump's, defender. It's bizarre.
It's sort of like those people who were straight up defending Bernie Sanders or AOC, even when Biden was in office. Remember when we asked the squad to do Force to Vote or March for Medicare for All? Remember when we asked them for that in 2021? And what did the squad do? No, right? They gave us the middle finger. And when we called them out, oh, the squad had some people defending them, some heavy hitters, It's ironic, especially because TYT really went to bat hard for AOC during that time, and she still doesn't show up on their show. But now they're being critical of her. Now it's okay.
Champion. And I'm the arbiter of what it means to be for America, someone who, again, has no interest in the United States, demonstrated no interest. So I think it's just important. It's not a matter of score settling, and I don't care what Mark Levin does in his private life. I don't care what his opinions are. And Laura Loomer, I'm not even really sure who she is. However, if people like that are able to take over a political movement whose stated goal is to serve the United States, first and foremost, America first, make America great again, if those people can take control of that political movement, first of all, it's an offense against reality and truth. But second, it's really dangerous for the country. I mean, they washed out of the Democratic Party, the same people, and now they're trying to take over the Republican Party. How about no? Unbroken track record of failure, unbroken track record of ideas that hurt the United States in measurable ways, impoverished the United States, put us in unpayable debt, killed a ton of people, destabilized the world, caused a refugee crisis in Europe, destroyed Europe. That's a lot of destruction for one group of people and one set of really bad ideas, the John Boltons, the Bill Kristols.
Yes, and you have a lot of people cheering Donald Trump for his military strike. One day it's not going to be working out well for anybody that's cheering for war. And for those who are cheering for war or thinking that this is a good idea, let me tell you something. You go ahead. If you're going to be on social media, you be a frontline journalist right there. You go to the front line with all the other troops, right? If you're a U.S. politician, U.S. senator, U.S. House representative, Democrat or Republican, you're for bombings, go ahead. Do what the ancient Romans did. Get your Kevlar on, get your helmet on, go ahead, get your M4 carbine and serve on the front line. Go ahead and do it. Anyone that's promoting this, you go ahead and do it. Because already Trump's angry with Netanyahu and the Ayatollah, but he got involved in it, all right? And now you're calling for a timeout. Now, anyone that's an influencer right now that was saying last night, oh, peace is achieved, I hope that it holds for your sake and everybody else's sake. I want it to hold. Hell, we never should have been involved in the first place. But to you influencers who have influence over millions of people, are you leading them down the wrong way? We don't have to do this. And by the way, I'm also going to call out the left as well. Anti-war movement. Where are you? Because I swear to God, if you guys do a No Kings March on July 4th, I'm not going to be angry. But once again, I know that I'll be confirmed up here mentally that any kind of resistance BS we see in 2026 is just going to be a clown show. And to anyone that's going to tell me, oh, Kit, you should interview this Democrat politician. Oh, Kit, this progressive movement's going to reform Democrats. I'm just going to look at you and say no. As much as I like to do interviews, don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I'm tired of glorified parades. Shout out to Nick Thompson. Nick Thompson came up with that, okay? That's what these anti-Trump parades are, or these protests are. They're glorified parades. That's all what they are.
Can they be allowed to take over the Trump White House? No. How about no? Just as an American. I mean, I don't really care what people think of me at this point. I'm 56. You were wrong. Well, I've been wrong many, many times. I'll be wrong many, many more times. But the one thing I am is sincere. I really mean it. I don't care about the effect on me. I don't want to relive Iraq. And I know the people who did it. I lived among them. I defended it. I repeated their talking points. Not doing that again. And we came really close to doing that again because of Mark Levin and Laura Loomer and the rest of these morons who've never even left New Jersey. Like, they don't know anything about the world. That's the other thing. They're dumb. They don't know. Not only they don't know the population of Iran, they don't know anything. They don't know the nations that border it. They just don't know anything. And I'm not making an argument for expertise or having been there, but I am making an argument for being responsible when you demand that the U.S. military do certain things. Okay, then tell me what happens next. They can't. Because, again, they don't care.
Now, look, listen to me. Listen to me. I think it's important that we do call out these influencers, okay? Because the influencer culture is getting a little bit out of hand, you know. And that goes for everybody, even your favorite influencer. Because the thing is, I think people's viewing habits have changed. It's been recently reported that more news is consumed on social media, starting with X and other social media platforms, than through traditional media. Now, whose fault is that? Well, that's corporate media, because corporate media has effectively lost the trust of the people. It have and always will. All right. There's no recovering. It's a point of no return. And in that, we see corporate media pundits now stepping into our backyard, being favored by the algorithm and rhyme. Ooh la la. But we also see for ourselves the madness and insanity that is the influencer media. And I don't know what it's going to take to really, end any kind of misinformation, because the only thing I will say here, Hardlands Media, we go on the record for saying, do your own research, check out other sources of information, read and educate yourselves as well. Because after all, the show is only a 2-hour program. We do it Monday through Friday. I know I get a lot of people asking me, gee, kid, how do you do it? Gee, kid, how do you do it? Dedication. I love what I do. I've been doing this for 8 years. And I believe in Hardlands Media's mission. All right. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be around forever. You never know when that jackboot of censorship comes along. But these influencers who have all the figgy pudding, who have the millions of views and the millions of subscribers, many of those that are promoting this war will jump on anything. We've seen a lot of people change their suits, change their colors, change their spots, change their stripes, just to get on to the next thing and to get on the next thing. Never being consistent, always showing hypocrisy. What more can I say? And then is that you have to make your own choices. And that's why I love what I do here for Hardlands Media, because I see my audience, and it's a very diverse audience, left and right. And I don't want you guys just to shake your heads and say, yep, Kit is right. Kit is right. No, Hardlands Media is right all the time, every time. No. That's not your job. Your job as a citizen is to have yourselves informed and know what's happening on the day, checking out different information. It is to always be constantly vigilant and for you to pass that information down to the next generation. I find it interesting that, though, Tucker Carlson did say he doesn't know who Laura Loomer is, because, Laura Loomer did drop something back, because it's only fair. It's only fair to at least pull up something here. Laura Loomer. I have no idea who Laura Loomer is, which is right now an alleged screenshot of Tucker Carlson's personal phone number. Thanks a million, Laura. I appreciate this. There's some level of chaos, but I feel weirdly happy. Hope you're great. Oh, well, Tucker, I think you kind of know who Laura Loomer is. I think you do. Everybody knows everybody. Come on. Everybody knows everybody now. Everybody now knows everybody. And so that's the world we're in. Now, listen. The next video I am going to be pulling up here, I don't know if it's real or not. I don't know if it's real or not. It could be AI. Could be AI. Maybe not. Maybe yes, maybe no. But I doubt it. I doubt it though. I doubt it. You know what? I'm not going to play it. I'll probably retweet it out. I'll probably retweet it out. You know what? Here, I'll share it, but I won't play the video. I'll share it, but I won't play the video. But apparently, allegedly, this is from Hotspot. Laura Loomer is paid to eat dog food live for $100. This is an alleged screenshot post. I set up a fake dog food company last month. Bought Purina at the pet store and paid Laura Loomer $100 for this post. Now, look, this could be deep fake. This could not be real at all. I don't want to risk it because you know what? It was AI. You just don't know anymore. But if that's the case and these influencers are doing anything, oh my goodness gracious Cretaceous. I'm not saying we're at the end times, folks, but maybe we are. Maybe we are. We could be. We could be. It's the beginning of the looking glass here, folks. Maybe it's the beginning. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'll let you decide. Type your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about the influencer culture consuming our media?